The thing to remember is you give yourself a first draft. It's called a first draft. The clue's in the title. It's your first go. It's not a perfect go, not a finished go, first go. Then you have your second draft, second go, and you keep going until you've got it. The secret of writing is rewriting. It is that simple.
You can buy a combination of concentration in a way, but also letting go, and then diligence in going over what you've done in that free-form way, and maybe moulding it a little and tweezing it and tweaking it here and there. You can get a first draft that's very, very close to what it should be. Now, there'll always be something that you won't get in. There'll always be something that you won't get in until later, and that an outside eye will spot. But that's what I try to do.
My counsel is also starting at the simplest and easiest and earliest point in the story. My counsel is then to keep going until you get to the end. You get something that goes from start to finish. You get all your tiles stuck down. It'll be a mess, but that doesn't matter. It's your mess, and it will be amenable to restitution and rectification, recalibration. But you've got to go all the way through to make a first draft. And the reason you've got to go all the way through, to go back to what I was saying earlier, is because you are not only telling the story, you are also finding the story out. You are discovering, through the process of going from A to Z, all sorts of things that you have until you would not have known had you not done this. You need to do this to know it. And it allows your characters their autonomy, and it allows you to, as you go forward, to perfect the voice. The voice will be on and off, but the further you get into it, the better the voice will be, the clearer it will be, the easier and the more the easier you, the greater the facility with which you will be able to access the voice or the voices of your characters. So you go through the whole thing, and then you have your manuscript. You have your first draft.
In terms of a first draft, I am guilty sometimes of polishing the first couple of chapters until they gleam. It is important, though, to try and work your way through, and particularly work your way through the middle. A lot of writers and aspirant writers, I think, have 30,000 words of a manuscript, and they don't get any further because that is, and it's the Lawrence of Arabia thing. It's knowing that it will hurt, but not minding. That it happens to us all around 30,000 words, 40,000 words, that you think, this is terrible, I want to give up, I hate this. So, know that you're going to feel like that, and just keep going. And if you can keep going, then you will get to the end.